Well, good morning. We haven't been with you for a little while. I'm on my summer break and decided that run out of my two favorite airports. I don't know that they're my favorite, but anyway, Monterey, where I got my instructor's rating, and where I live today, Monterey, California. And I live right about. No, I'm right lined up with the runway. So I'm right out there. Because the ILS, I see the airplanes coming over and landed on runway 10, and they're at about 700 feet when they go over my house. So I'm right out, straight out in there, just a little left of the localizer course. So we're ready to go here in the TBM, take the brakes off, and we're heading for Sacramento. We're on a low altitude, which is what the flight simulator comes up with. You have a high altitude and low altitude. We'll just be going up to 6,000 feet, which is about where we'd go if we were going VFR, and 500 for the VFR. So anyway, here we go, full power in the TBM930. Here's what it looks like. And then we'll click this back this way. It's kind of wandering a little bit, so we'll get back on the center line. And come back a little bit. And right over the center line. Gear up, flaps up. Watch Monterey go into the background. There's my little cheater bars, and I do that because I don't like to edit and put in the little names after I've finished flying.
Bravo, Charlie, contact NorCal departure on 127.15.
So I'm hitting the autopilot. Hit the autopilot on, and it should take us to Sacramento. Just tell him, okay, we're going to
127.15 7 Bravo Charlie. NorCal departure Daher 527 Bravo Charlie is at 1,800 feet, climbing 6,000 feet.
Beautiful Monterey Bay.
Daher 527 Bravo Charlie, NorCal departure altimeter 29.9, 2 continue as planned.
Highway 1 going under the nose, up over the hill into Carmel, right there. They were building this when I got here in 1958, right at the end of 1958. I moved to Carmel. The folks retired at Carmel. It was just over the hill there. A little traffic out there this morning. So it's kind of nostalgia. I should look at my instrument panel and see if I'm lighting anything up here. And we can. Yeah, we got a little. I was watching a Patey film. He's my hero up in Idaho. He builds airplanes, and, redesigns airplanes. So he had a Lancer composite, would be carbon fiber, that he had a PT6 engine in it. And the PT6, I don't know whether this airplane has a PT6 or whatever it is. And this turboprop in here. Anyway, he was at 28,000 feet going back to Oshkosh, which has just ended yesterday. And here we're already coming up 6,000 feet, 5,200, climbing. Everything looks okay in there. It looks like we're tracking okay. I don't see. Let's see if we are on the.
Daher 7 Bravo Charlie, climb and maintain 11,000 feet.
There we go. So we would need to do that, and we move this up to 11,000. Get 11,000 feet. 11.
Daher 7 Bravo Charlie, acknowledge last transmission.
Boy, he was quick on me.
Climb and maintain 11,000 feet, Dahmer 7 Bravo Charlie.
Normally we see the track, and I maybe need to plug in one connection there for that. See what the next one is down here. SJC. Let's see here. Go direct. San Jose. Activate.
Daughter 7 Bravo. Charlie, please expedite your climb 11,000 feet.
And we're there. And no, we aren't there yet. So you can see I've gotten a little out of practice. Here we go. So there's our direct. Still need to do a little monitoring. Let's see what the next waypoint after that is. Altamont, Oakley. Yeah, those seem right. That should hold us on course. And what we need to do is turn off the inertia separator. That'll give us a little more power here. And everything looking good. Let's look back outside. So we're a little off course, but over the Monterey Bay. We'll look around here. There's Santa Cruz right down there.
Daughter 7 Bravo, Charlie, contact Oakland Center on 127.45. Good day.
There's Moss Landing. That's where the Salinas River, Salinas Valley over there, comes right out. And on down to Monterey. There's the Monterey Bay, Monterey Peninsula, Pacific Grove. Little smoggy today.
Daughter 7 Bravo, Charlie, did you hear my last transmission?
So we're supposed to go over to
127.45 Dahmer 7 Bravo Charlie.
It's interesting how quickly you lose it. Yeah, poor souls. They're flying out there. They got the airplane. They can barely afford to fly it.
Oakland Center Dahmer 527 Bravo Charlie is passing 9,500 feet, climbing 11,000 feet.
So let's move.
Dahmer 527 Bravo Charlie Oakland Center altimeter 29.902. Continue to Sierra Juliet Charlie as planned.
We don't have to acknowledge that.
Generic 7 Kilo Charlie climb and maintain flight level 230. Frontier Flight 2756 descend and maintain 16,000 feet. Generic 7 Kilo Charlie descend and maintain 13,000 feet.
So,
Generic
feels
tree,
like we're at
November Whiskey
11,000
descend and
feet.
maintain 12,000 feet.
Got a little hot again.
SkyWest Tree 44 tree climb and maintain flight level 200.
So I was
Keep
talking
speed not
about
above
Katie,
280 knots.
and that his
Descend and maintain
PT6
13,000 feet.
came
Generic 7
apart.
Kilo
It
Charlie.
was at 29,000 feet heading
United
for
1212 climb
Oshkosh.
and maintain flight level 250. Generic 7 Kilo Charlie climb and maintain flight level 250.
And he thinks it was
Climb and maintain flight level 250. United 1212.
he thinks it was
SkyWest Tree
hot
440
start.
climb and maintain flight level 200.
Hot start.
Keep speed not above 280
I've never
knots.
actually started a turbine engine.
Climb and maintain flight level 200. Keep speed not above 280 knots. SkyWest Tree 44 tree.
So we don't look. Let's see, we should go back up here to see what's active.
Climb
There's
and maintain flight
This
level
is San
200.
Jose.
Keep speed not above 280 knots. Skywest tree 440.
So everything looking cool. And Sacramento, I actually worked for a Piper dealer there for, probably 6 months, something like that, after I'd done the mail run. And I ended up...
Dollar 7 Bravo Charlie traffic is 12 o'clock, 4 miles at 12,500 feet generic. Report them in sight.
Right there. Yeah. That's
Skywest tree
either a
443
bug
traffic is
that
1
will go
o'clock, 3
outside
miles at
where they
11,000
are.
feet, Daher TBM9. Report them in sight.
There he goes.
Daher 7 Bravo Charlie have the generic in sight.
There he goes.
Skywest tree 443 have the Daher TBM9 in sight.
Beautiful California. Gosh, I went to San Jose. I took a buddy up there.
Daher 7 Bravo Charlie traffic is 11 o'clock, 4 miles at 13,300 feet generic. Report them in sight. Southwest 2085
there he is,
descend
right there.
and maintain 16,000 feet.
Right there.
Skywest 5301 traffic is 1 o'clock, 2 miles at 11,000 feet, Daher TBM9. Report them in sight.
Daher 7 Bravo Charlie have the generic in sight.
Descend and maintain 16,000 feet southwest 2085. Oakland Center, United 644 is at 9,700 feet, climbing flight level 210. United 644 Oakland Center altimeter 29.902. Continue to Alpha Victor Echo as planned. Skywest 5301 have the traffic. United 644 traffic is 6 o'clock, 4 miles at 9,800 feet generic. Report them in sight.
Traffic, 11 o'clock.
Daher 7 Bravo Charlie traffic is 10 o'clock, 3 miles at 11,500 feet generic. Report them in sight. United 644 traffic is 11 o'clock, 2 miles at 11,000 feet, Daher TBM9. Report them in sight. Skywest tree 440 climb and maintain flight level 200. Keep speed not above 280 knots. United 644 traffic in sight.
So we're going right over San
Skywest
Jose.
5301 climb and maintain flight level 290.
I instructed there while I went to San Jose State.
And maintain 12,000 feet.
And I was going to talk about my buddy
Climb and
We're
maintain flight
downtown
level
San
290.
Jose.
Skywest 5301.
So
Climb
San
and
Jose
maintain
State
12,000 feet southwest
is
2085.
going to be down in here, maybe right in here.
Oakland Center Southwest
San
990
Jose
is
State
passing
is right in
12,700 feet,
It
climbing
smelled, it was a
15,000
Sunday
feet.
and it smelled like urine.
Southwest 990 Oakland Center altimeter
Beautiful day.
29.902. Continue
With
to
a
RDHOT as
stench
planned.
of urine. Okay, a few things. This is the Salt Flats right in there. There's Moffett Field. There's Palo Alto. Talked about those airports going up the bay, and SFO would be right there, San Francisco. And downtown San Francisco would be right about there. There's Mount Diablo out there. And the Altamont Pass is right here, going over here to Livermore.
Skywest tree 44 climb and maintain flight level 200. Keep speed not above 280 knots.
And sky sailing used to be right in here, and I sold the glider. They used to get uplift right off of these
Climb
mountains
and
right
maintain
here.
flight level 200. Keep speed not above 280 knots. Skywest tree 44 tree.
And now,
Climb
right
and
now,
maintain flight level
the
290
Tesla
generic tree,
plant. This
November
is
Whiskey.
probably the
Skywest tree
Tesla. It used to be
443, you
General
are
Motors.
30 miles southeast.
It's right in there.
Descend and maintain 13,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 28 left approach via phase transition. Clear to phase. Skywest tree 443, descend and
I
maintain
used to come over
6,000
here
feet.
where there's less traffic at Livermore, shoot touch and goes with students over there. Forget what the name of this little golf
Southwest
course is.
990 climb and maintain
I think
flight
they have
level
lights.
230.
I can't remember.
Delta
When I
916
had my
climb and
boat,
maintain
this is
flight
how I
level
went up
220.
to my
Keep
boat.
speed,
This
not
I
above
went up Highway
270 knots.
680. Runs up here.
Climb
all
and
the way.
maintain flight level
And
230
go up to
southwest
the Delta.
990.
We don't have freeways
Climb and maintain
going
flight level
over
220.
this way,
Keep
but you
speed,
can't
not
go
above
direct.
270 knots. Delta
You want
916.
to stay out of the traffic to do that.
Descend and maintain 6,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 28 left approach via phase transition. Clear to phase. Skywest tree 443. Delta 916. Keep speed, not above 260 knots. Oakland Center, United 500 is passing 13,200 feet, descending 3,000
Mount
feet.
Hamilton. Mount
Flexjet tree
Hamilton
60
up in
descend
here,
and
and
maintain
that might be it
13,000
right there.
feet.
Had an observatory.
United 500, Oakland Center altimeter 29.902. Continue to ARCHI
that's
as
it.
planned.
Right over there.
United
Here's Mount
500,
Hamilton
contact
Observatory.
NorCal, approach on 134.5. Good day. Dollar 7 Bravo Charlie traffic is 10 o'clock 3 miles at 12,200 feet generic. Report them in sight. Skywest
there
tree
it is.
443, descend and maintain 7,000 feet.
1 mile.
Climb and maintain 13,000 feet Flexjet tree 60. Keep speed, not above 260 knots, Delta 916.
This is really easy
Oakland
flying.
Center,
We
United
didn't-
1954
when I was flying,
is
we
at
didn't have Garmin.
11,600 feet, climbing flight level
It
190.
didn't exist.
United 1954 Oakland Center altimeter 29.902.
amazing
Continue
stuff.
to Hotel Victor, Quebec as planned. Flexjet tree
It just
60
clicks
contact
off
NorCal approach on
Altamont.
135.2.
Right there.
Good
We're
day.
right in this section right here. Where are we? Just clicked over to
134.5
that.
United 500.
So we're at Sunol intersection.
135.2 Flexjet tree 60.
And we fly right over where I used to
Descend
keep
and maintain
my
3,000 feet, Delta
keep my boat
916.
in Antioch. Didn't know that was going to happen.
United
Let's go
1954
back
traffic
outside.
is 1 o'clock 4 miles at 13,000 feet
At
generic.
Diablo again.
Report
That
them in
was
sight.
that was a volcano.
Oakland Center, Flexjet tree 60,
When
13,000
Fremont,
feet.
Admiral
Flexjet
Fremont,
tree
I don't
60,
know whether
Oakland Center
Admiral or
altimeter
what, but it was back in the time of the sailing
29.902.
ships.
Continue to Popes as
He
planned.
apparently climbed up on top here, or one of his men did. This is
Flexjet
probably
360 traffic is
at
2 o'clock 1
3,500
mile
feet.
at 14,600 feet
and
generic.
standing up there was
Report
during
them
the
in
spring
sight.
runoff, and this was
United
all covered with
1954
water.
have the generic in sight.
And then they built the
Flexjet
levee
tree
systems
60,
after
contact
the
Oakland
Chinese
Center
built
on
the railroads and the
119.475.
Continental Railroads. They put them to work
Good day.
on the levees before they had steam
Dollar
shovels.
7 Bravo Charlie, contact Oakland Center on 119.475. Good day.
And so they don't have to prompt me.
119.475 for Dollar 7 Bravo Charlie.
I love the funny farm. I don't believe I've ever worked
119
at the funny farm.
Oakland Center, Flexjet tree 60, 13,000 feet. Flexjet tree 60, Oakland Center altimeter 29.902. Continue to Popes as planned. Flexjet tree 60 traffic is 8 o'clock 3 miles at 11,000 feet, Daher TBM9. Report them in sight.
Oakland Center, Daher 527 Bravo, Charlie 11,000 feet.
Daher 527, Bravo Charlie Oakland Center altimeter 29.902. Continue to OAKEY as planned.
So that's
Generic
Oakley.
78 Alpha, contact Oakland Center
Just
on
to stay with my friend in
127.8.
Oakley.
Good
I
day.
could pick out Frank's track. That was a
Daher
track
7
that
Bravo Charlie traffic is 10 o'clock, 3 miles at 13,000 feet generic. Report them in sight. FlexJet Tree 60 have the traffic.
I don't see them. Well, they should be right at their altitude.
Going to 127.8, generic 78 Alpha.
I don't see that one.
Daher 7 Bravo Charlie don't have generic in sight.
So we'll pick out
Twilight 2905 climb and maintain
I love
7,800
the
feet.
funny farm. Someday I'll have to land there. Not in a real airplane. So we come up here.
Climb and maintain 7,800 feet. Twilight
where the
2905.
bridge goes across right here. So my
Twilight
boat
2905 climb
is right
and
here
maintain
next
flight
to the
level 190.
next to the power plant there. See the power plant right down there? And right next to the power plant, right in here, was the
Climb and maintain flight level
Sausalito ferry
190.
boat,
Twilight
which was retired
295.
back in the
Daher 7 Bravo Charlie
1930s.
descend and maintain 5,000 feet.
Okay.
Twilight
do that.
2905, contact Oakland Center on 127.45. Good day. FlexJet Tree 60, contact Oakland Center on 127.8. Good day.
Descend and maintain 5,000 feet. Daher 7 Bravo Charlie.
127.8, FlexJet Tree 60. .45 for Twilight 2905.
Okay.
Delta 487 climb and maintain flight level 180.
Bring the power
Keep
back
speed
just a
not
little
above
bit.
270 knots.
You can put the inertial separator. You aren't going to run into any birds.
Climb and maintain flight level 180. Keep speed not above 270 knots. Delta 487. Daher 7 Bravo Charlie, you are tree 1 mile south. Descend and maintain 2,000 feet. Expect RNAV runway 2 approach via Visto transition. Clear to Visto. Delta 487, contact Oakland Center on 127.45. Good day. United 19907 climb and maintain flight level 210. 127.45 for Delta 487. Climb and maintain flight level 210, United 19907. United 19907, contact Oakland Center on 127.45. Good day.
Hey, Bill.
127.45, United 19907.
Yeah, sounds great. Good time. Yeah, no, I just had to get my little blood for see the cardiologist. So I'm clear. What time? So about a half hour or so?
Daher 7 Bravo Charlie, acknowledge last transmission.
Descend and maintain 2,000 feet. Expect RNAV runway 2 approach via Visto transition cleared to Visto Daughter 7 Bravo Charlie.
So I had to put it on hold because I was talking to Bill, going for coffee in 30 minutes in Monterey. So I can do that. I can be in Sacramento and go for coffee in Monterey.
Delta 7 Bravo Charlie, contact Oakland Center on 126.85. Good day.
Going to 126.85 Daughter 7 Bravo Charlie. Oakland Center Daughter 527 Bravo Charlie is passing 7,200 feet, descending 2,000 feet.
Daughter 527 Bravo, Charlie, Oakland Center altimeter 29er.9er, to continue to Visto as planned.
So let's see, we're going down to 2,000, I believe. Yeah, here's 2,000. And what's our speed? 200 knots.
Daughter 7 Bravo, Charlie, contact NorCal approach on 127.4. Good day.
127.4 for Daughter 7 Bravo Charlie.
And here's the old Sacramento River. There it is. This is probably called Steamboat Slough along here. I've never been out here in the main channel. This is the deep water channel going up to Sacramento. And the airport is right up there, right near the deep water port.
NorCal approach Daughter 527 Bravo Charlie is passing 4,200 feet, descending 2,000 feet.
We're looking to see what's
Daughter
going on
527 Bravo Charlie NorCal approach altimeter
little
29er.9er2.
jog
Continue
there.
to gyrag as
So
planned.
we'll turn on the approach. It won't grab onto the localizer or if it grabs the localizer anymore. So I don't know much about. Used to have outer markers and stuff. We still have a little flash. We'll see if we go over an outer marker here, about 5 miles from the airport. Anyway, we're going down and we'll level off at 2,000. We're coming up on that right now. We're starting to level off. And we can get up here and go back outside because it's more fun looking at it from outside. So the old Sacramento River, and this again is probably Steamboat Slough. That was the shortcut. That was the results of putting in this. This is all recaptured land. Levees going along here. And you can see what they do with the recaptured land. They raise fruits, vegetables. Along in here was Grand Island. And I think they had pear trees on the island. So we'll be turning back again. Let's look here at the chart, and we'll be coming back to the right, lining up with final to the airport. There's runway 2 right there. Boom. And 150, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Take this off so we can have a nice big picture. See what time it is so I can, only 10:06. I have to meet Bill at 10:30.
Daughter 7 Bravo Charlie descend and maintain 1,500 feet.
Wow. Let's do that.
Descend and maintain 1,500 feet Daughter 7 Bravo Charlie.
I've never gone down that low, but let's see how We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. There we go. We're on the approach signal. We'll be seeing the glide slope. It'll be white until we get down there. And when it's white, it means it's not activated. So we need to adjust down. Do that at 500 feet a minute. And we'll slow down a little bit more. I don't see the airport yet, but I see where the harbor is. Port is right in there. And we're going right into the field that might be the old Sacramento terminal. Then like 20, 25, 30, God, the time flies. They put it north of town, the big modern terminal up there. The little Sacramento airport got too crowded, I guess. So I worked for the Piper dealer there. Capital Sky Park, they called it. So let's see, we're down to 1,500 feet. We haven't latched on to the glide slope yet.
Delta 7 Bravo Charlie, you are 8 miles southwest of Executive. Contact Executive Tower on 119.5 when inbound.
So we're inbound. So we can go ahead and do that. Acknowledge that.
Tower on 119.5 7 Bravo Charlie. Executive Tower Daughter 527 Bravo Charlie 6 miles southwest inbound RNAV runway 2 approach.
So we can start slowing down.
Daughter 527 Bravo Charlie Executive Tower. Altimeter 29.9, 2 wind calm cleared RNAV runway 2 approach.
Yeah, I can see the
Daughter 7
strobe
Bravo Charlie
right
wind
there.
calm cleared to land runway 2.
See the strobe right there. And we're putting a little flap, drop the gear. Yeah, look back at our...
Daughter 7 Bravo Charlie, please acknowledge.
I tried to.
Cleared to land runway 2 Daughter 7 Bravo Charlie.
So we come back in here and here. Yeah. Coming up on one more intersection. And we're okay. We got the glide slope. It's locked on. And see, we're descending at about 550 feet a minute. We'll get it down to 90. There's a nice speed for it. Go back outside and watch the landing. Everything looks good. We can go ahead full flap. Add a little power. There's Highway 50. Goes up to South Lake Tahoe. Kind of feels here like it's going sideways. Here, we'll just put it right here like this. Right like that. Used to know the names of the streets there in Sacramento. Big Maloney Golf Course, maybe? Remember that. Here's the airport. Power back.
Dollar 7 Bravo, Charlie exit runway when able.
Here we go.
Dollar 7 Bravo, Charlie contact ground on 125.0.
Okay. Just go right into the terminal. And they had a nice restaurant in here.
Dollar 7 Bravo, Charlie acknowledge, last transmission.
And out of practice.
125.0 for Dollar 7 Bravo Charlie.
And out of practice.
Executive ground Dollar 527 Bravo Charlie request taxi to parking.
Okay.
Dollar 527 Bravo Charlie taxi to general aviation parking using taxiway.
So there's the old terminal. They had a nice restaurant in here. I don't recall that it was a two-story terminal. I don't recall the tower being that fancy.
Dollar 7 Bravo Charlie acknowledge last transmission.
And Capital Sky Park is back behind the tail there. And
Taxi to general aviation parking via taxiway Dollar 7 Bravo Charlie.
that's the story. I'm going to stick with it. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.